On June 8th, absolutely according to plan, we got hauled out. We not only were just hauled out, but we got a pressure wash. And after the pressure wash, they set us down on our trailer. From the trailer, they moved us into the work yard. Now, the work yard is different from the storage yard. In the work yard, you have 24-hour access to your boat. We actually just stayed aboard the boat and went ahead and removed a whole lot of stuff from the boat that we didn't want to leave there, and started packing stuff into the boat. On the third day, we moved the boat with the truck back into the storage area. The storage area is normally off limits unless you are actually storing your boat there or removing your boat. Once we got it into the storage area, it took us still the better part of a day to go ahead and finish up removing the last minute stuff, stored stuff below decks that we didn't want out, and put a full boat cover on it to protect it from the rain and anything else. We also put some anti-mildew items in the boat. We'll report on those when we get back to the boat to tell you how well they did or did not work. We're not sure yet. And we were very happy. The people in the glades were just super about helping out and letting us know what we needed to do and when we needed to do it. So we've got a lot of high marks for the people at the Glades Boatyard. During the pressure wash, or actually before the pressure wash, I went ahead and did some video of the copper coat bottom, and I'll post that in a different video. Now, once we were in the work yard trying to take things on and off the boat, it became a work between the rain showers. At times, the rain was heavy, and at times not so much. And actually, we had a day or two that was not bad at all. So we went ahead and just worked when we could. When we couldn't work, we relaxed. It was extremely hot now, with very high humidity. We're not used to this high humidity, so it takes its toll. You get worn out easily. You can't do nearly as much as you think you can do in a day. One of the maintenance jobs that I really wanted to do was remove the prop and bring it home to our shoreside base so that I could clean it up, and I'm thinking about adding a little more pitch to it. Okay, I first took off this castellated nut with the cotter pin through it. Next is the actual nut that holds the prop on the shaft, and that's a 1 1/8 inch, and it fit on it, and it had torque on it, but not enough to I could break it free with this. I know I torqued it with a torque wrench when I put it on, but it's loosened up a little bit since then. Next is the prop removal tool. What this is, it's a pipe fitting that has had a hole drilled through it and threaded. So this screws into the back of the prop. Once you get all of the goop out of the prop, all of the crustaceans and all, and then you can hold this one and tighten this one, and it pulls the prop back without ever touching the blades or anything like that. So I'm going to need to clean out the threads a little bit more to make sure that gets in there good. So I bought a set of, they're like dental picks that that I got at one of the discount tool stores. So I'm going to use that to clean out the threads, and actually they're cleaning out pretty easy, but I'll save you the time of watching. Okay, so now I've got those pretty much cleaned out. Not great, but good enough to get this started in. Okay, so now that's in there pretty good. Now I figure I can just hold that one. And we'll try this one. Whoa. Careful of your tools. Oh, that's it. It just came off. That snap was it releasing. And we're going to be careful of the drift pin. And there's the drift pin and the prop, and we're off. Faster than I thought, easier than I thought. Now, the reason I'm taking that home is to, this is the first time it's been off since I last installed it in Santa Barbara on our way down the West Coast. So I wanted to clean up the shaft. I'm going to soak the prop in some vinegar and stuff and try to clean it up, make it look like new again. So that's it for the prop coming off. Easy peasy. The last thing while I'm at it is trying to move it up and down, left and right. Got no play whatsoever in the cutlass bearing in there. So that's a good thing to check anytime you have your prop off, or even before you take it off. Oh yeah, for all the people who responded to one of our other videos about the mosquitoes eating Jill alive and said citronella candles were the thing to do, take a look at this. We woke up at the Glades. That's a mosquito, and he's sleeping on the citronella candle. That candle was so strong we couldn't even keep it in the boat. It was so strong. So, at least at the Glades, it ain't working. By the way, I dispatched the mosquito and donated the citronella candle to somebody else. As I said, the last day in the Glades for us being there was moving Guenevere back into the storage yard. And then once back there, putting the final covers on and such. Getting ready to come back to Arizona. And we spent one long drive cross country. So putting Guenevere to bed turned out to be a 1-week effort. We hauled on a Monday, and we got to our Phoenix, Arizona home base on the following Monday. All in all, a good trip.